everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Janessa. If you're new here, I'm a licensed realtor out here in California, and today's video is going to be my very first Q&A. So I want to mention questions that I get asked all the time, such as how do I get paid, what do I do throughout my day, also how many hours I work. I want to include all of that in this video and share as much as possible I can with you. That way, if you're on the fence of becoming a real estate agent, this might help you out a little bit, or if you already are a real estate agent and still have some questions about how to get some clients, maybe this can help you out. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright, so the very first question is, how do I get paid? Because of course this is going to be very, very important to you guys. Is it going to be based on hourly pay? Is it salary? Or is it commission? As you probably already know, real estate agents gets paid off of commission. So my split, I don't mind sharing this information with you guys because, hello, I try to be as honest as possible. It is 50-50 with my broker because my broker does provide my leads and he pays for a lot of expenses that come with being a real estate agent, such as lead generation, TC, transaction coordinator. Basically, transaction coordinators handle all of the paperwork and documents, getting things signed, sending out disclosures. That's included as well. And then also insurance as well. So as a real estate agent, you need to have insurance, and my broker actually covers that every month, or I don't know if it's yearly, but he deals with that for me. So I am very blessed and happy with the broker I am with. But back to the commission base. So you do have your split. My split is 50-50. So meaning if I get my commission of $10,000, I'm gonna give him $5,000 of it, and I take home $5,000. It's split in half. So let's go through in a scenario. I am a buyer's agent or listing agent, doesn't matter. There's a home for $500,000 my client loves. We put the offer, it gets accepted. What I'm gonna get is half. I'm gonna get 2% of $500,000. So $500,000 times 2% is gonna be $10,000. Okay, now I have those $10,000 that are gonna be handed to me. Well, not handed to me directly. It's gonna be handed to my broker most likely in a check. And then you're gonna divide that by 2 because I have that 50-50 split. So what's $10,000 divided by 2? It's $5,000. So my take home is gonna be $5,000. Every commission is different at different brokerages. Sometimes they are, you can negotiate with the broker or whoever you're interviewing with. You can do 70-30. You can do 50-50. There's different ranges in there, but some may have some pluses and minuses, such as a big franchise fee, bigger, higher TC. You have to pay them more than like $300 versus $500. So definitely want to be something you want to look into when you're interviewing with your broker. Get all the fees that are included in your split, have them break it down for you. That's why you know what you're going to get paid, because that's very important. Okay, I want to mention that I'm getting over being sick right now, so if I stop or my voice changes throughout the video, it's because my throat gets so dry. I literally will like start choking. So I have my handy hydro right next to me. So if it cuts out a little bit, it's because I literally cannot talk anymore. So that's just a disclaimer, but let's get back to the video. All right, so second question I get asked is, how many hours do you work? Guys, I cannot give you an exact number. I'll try to estimate it. I'll try to come up with like an average of what I spend in a week, because I won't do a day because every day is always going to be different. I don't work a 9 to 5, that's for sure. I can promise you do not work a 9 to 5. You can work a 9 to 5, but you got to remember, this is your business. Whatever you give out is what you're gonna get back. Okay, so if you're only working 9 to 5, let's say your clients need 6 p.m. showings, you know, you're gonna miss out on getting those clients that property. You gotta keep that in mind. So I would say I work anywhere between like 60 to like 70, 80 hours a week. I'm not 80 hours a week. I'm like probably 60 to 70 hours a week, depending on how busy I am. Because a real estate agent, I work 7 days a week. I mean, I try to get like at least a Sunday where like I can relax a little bit, but of course I'm still answering emails, still answering texts, still reaching out to people. If they want property sent to them on Sunday, okay, get on my laptop, go ahead and do it. Even though it's considered my non-work day, it's my off day, I will still be on that. So on average, I get in the office, I try my best to get here at like 9:30, and I usually leave around 6:30 or 7:30, depending on if I have any showings as well, and just how my phone calls go, if I have to do extra certain things for my clients. Okay, so no set schedule that I have. I try to come in the same time every morning, get my things done, have my schedule set together, and then if I have showings, then go to showings. I have to make phone calls. I try to make phone calls around the same time, from 4 to 5, but at the end of the day, I don't have a set schedule. I don't have set hours that I work at the end of the day, like at the day or the week. I don't have anything like that. So I can't necessarily give you guys a number. I do want to touch base on, sorry, I have my laptop here for any notes that I wrote for you guys. I didn't want to miss out on anything. Oh, I did want to touch base on being like a business owner versus an employee. Okay, so when you're an employee, you're getting paid, you're getting the hourly base, like you're getting a salary, you already know where your money's coming from. But as a business owner, especially real estate agent, you don't know when your next check is going to be coming from. So you have to really treat it that way. And also remember that, I mean, at least with my brokerage, I don't think they fire anybody, but, or a lot of other real estate brokerages too, they won't fire you. I've heard of some saying that if you don't make this much business, then you can't be in the real estate broker or with that brokerage because they're such high volume, but they won't fire you. So if you're not putting in the work, that's on you. You won't be making your money and you're kind of wasting your real estate brokerage resources if you're not going to be putting in the work. Sorry, I had to get some water. Like I just mentioned, there might be some random clips that just start over again. But my other question that I get asked frequently is, do you work from home or do you go into the office? So I want to tell you guys my experience of what happened when I first started. So when I first started, I came in the first like 2-3 months and I would just come into the office every day. I mean, when I say every day, it's like Monday through Friday. I would come into the office and sometimes Saturday, whether if I needed extra time to work on my stuff, but it wasn't all too often that would come on Saturdays. But Monday through Friday, I would come into the office, do my work. I would usually leave, get there on like, I think it was 9 or 8:30, and then I would leave at like 4 or 5. But my schedule's completely changed. And then after I did that for a few months, I ended up starting to working from home, but that completely did not work for me. Yes, I'd be making my phone calls. Yes, I would be doing some work, but I felt like I was really doing the bare minimum working from home. Everyone is completely different though. I felt like I was not as motivated as I am now working during the week at the office. I felt like there were so many distractions in my house. Even though I converted like one extra bedroom I had into like my office area, I still felt like there were so many distractions. Like I would go on my phone so much more frequently than I am in the office, and it wouldn't be for work that I was going on there, like it's just social media, like, something that just a distraction that I didn't need like at the time. Like I would need to stay focused. I feel like I was also not, when I say motivated, I mean like in the office, my broker, he takes his phone calls in speakerphone so we can hear and learn from the conversation. And that's something I was missing out. Like what's it called? FOMO. I feel like I was getting FOMO being at home as well, because there's a library. We have a bookcase right here full of books that I could have been reading, and if I had been coming in. I mean, I felt like I wasn't getting the best conversations at home as well. I was missing out on the phone calls my broker was making. What if something important I could have learned from that day? I also wasn't hearing everyone's conversations about like what's going on with their clients. I was really missing out on a lot of important information, what I could have learned and grown from, which is why I came back to the office and I started working. I don't know how many, I think it was like maybe a month or 2 months where maybe it was a month that I was working from home, and I feel like I wasn't taking real estate as seriously then. But now I'm on it. I come into the office Monday through Friday, and then I have showings Saturday and Sunday, or try to make it not, like I said, one day I try to make Sunday like my off day, but usually I get busy. So it's completely up to you. Everyone works differently from home. I know people during the pandemic, they got used to working from home and they're fine with it, but like I can already imagine myself, like I have a feeling I would have been out of real estate if I hadn't come into the office and started working my butt off as I am now. Okay, so just take that in. I would not be in real estate. I would not have made the deal that I just did. I would have missed out on the buyers that I'm working with now. Like it would have just been, like the statistic where I drop out, being a real estate agent, because that happens very often in the first year because you get discouraged and unmotivated. Number 4, the fourth question I ask all the time is, how do I get clients? So I just gave my clients her keys today. It was my very first deal. And yes, it took me 7 months to get a deal. Let me tell you guys that. 7 months, but I did it. And I already have 5 buyers lined up right now, ready to buy, ready pre-qualified, ready to start viewing properties. We already are. But just letting you know, it took me 7 months to close a deal. And this is us right here. This is us in front of her house. And then it was a condo. And then Also, the gift basket I got her, I also purchased her home warranty on there too, so I got her a little basket on the side. But that is my client, and she was actually a referral. So I would say try to get clients through referrals 100%. Reach out to your sphere of influence, reach out to different people, wherever you are, try to talk to them, and then eventually let them know you're a real estate agent, see if they ever need anything from you, whether it's an estimate what their home would sell for, just help them out. If they want to see properties, if they want to get market updates, anything like that, you just want to give value to them. Let them know you're a real estate agent. That way you never know who they know and might come to you for business. So that was a referral. Another way of getting clients is social media marketing. I don't do any social media marketing like that. Like, I do my Instagram, my YouTube, and my Facebook, but I don't run any ads quite yet. I'm really looking into it, but my brokerage is actually amazing, and they run all the ads for our clients, or where we get our clients from. So I know we do like Facebook ads for sure are like really important, but I think they spend like thousands of dollars on it, and I don't see any end to that. I only get the leads information and stuff. So luckily my brokerage provides my social media marketing and also my leads as well. Another way is door knocking. I mean, I've only gone door knocking once. I didn't get any clients from it, but I have heard so much about door knocking. I mean, I'm sure if you're already like searching through YouTube or whatever, you see everyone says like door knocking, but it's true. You definitely get a one-on-one experience with them, even if they're like super like, oh my god, why are you at my door? Like, you still get in front of somebody and it's still practice, you know? Like, what if the next door you just got a little bit better, and the next door is even better and they're actually interested in something? Okay, it's definitely practice. Even it's gonna help you on your cold calling, your conversations, because you may face that rejection, but you just go over it, get over that hurdle. Okay, and you also might have a really good conversation, and now you can use that as an example what you want most of your conversations to sound like. Okay, so that is some 3 ways. So door knocking, social media, and also like referrals are ways you can get clients. Another question, or actually 2 more questions that I get asked is, what are the startup costs? Like, how much did it cost to become an agent? Okay, and also like, how did you choose your real estate brokerage? I made 2 videos on that. So I made one video on my startup costs, and I went into detail about like everything that I spent, even including like my how I prepared to take my real estate exam. Like, I even included all of that in my video. So maybe I'll put it at the end here, startup costs become a real estate agent. It's in my channel, and then I'll link it below as well. And then I also put how to choose a real estate brokerage as well, such as like interview questions and how I chose mine. I believe I put my experience in there as well. So you guys can check out those 2 videos if you have any questions about how much I spent and how I picked the place that I'm working at now. Well, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for staying to the very end. I really, really appreciate it, as I'm trying to really grow my channel. So if you know anybody that's be interested in these type of videos, please send it their way. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way the next time I put a video, you won't miss out on it, and you'll get the chance to learn even more about my real estate lifestyle, or like what my schedule might look like. Or if you have any videos you want to see in the future, please comment them down below. That way I can reply to it and also get on it.